Okay, so past week, if you've been watching, has been very unproductive and quite depressing, if I'm being honest. And the only reason for that is because I have been slacking off, and I almost gave up in a way after like 2 weeks, which shouldn't be happening. So I want to go over a couple of comments. I've got them pulled up here on my iPad. That a lot of people have left. There's for a small channel like mine, I don't know about you, but there's quite a lot of them. I don't want to address all of them, but yeah, a lot of these have been sort of helping me get through this rut, and I think starting tomorrow's Monday, the 22nd of April 2024, I'm going to stop drinking and going out and partying and, seeing people that, to be quite honest, don't need to be seen. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to get back into a routine. It is currently 6 o'clock on the dot, 6 p.m. And I'm still, this morning I had a couple of things I needed to do, but I'm going to be sort of formulating a game plan and a bit of a routine and a bit of structure to everything these next few hours for tonight. So, yeah, a couple of these comments like, ghost YouTube till you get your business going, talking about it too much, eliminate distractions and do nothing but work, you aren't getting any younger. I agree with that to an extent because I am talking about it too much and I'm not taking action, but I don't agree with the fact that I'm going to stop YouTube and not document, because that is the whole reason why I'm doing this. I've been uploading daily now for, the past few weeks, and I want to keep that going. I want to build that up to the point where I can do these daily recaps, because I know that a lot of you guys enjoy them, and it gives you sort of an insight into my life, and it allows you to sort of see the reality of it. But I also want to get to the point where I can have higher quality stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen Daniel Dalen on YouTube. He's quite big on Twitter as well. I'm a big fan of his the creativity and all of the style and the aesthetic that he has with his vlogs, and I want to get to the point where I can do that for myself. Because I love the creative side of things. That's why the first agency that I started was a content agency, because I was very involved in the creation of the videos and the editing and the aesthetic and the brand that we were trying to convey with the videos. So, for me, this is a passion thing. I'm not trying to go viral. I'm not trying to build up an audience so I can sell a course. Obviously that might be a longer term plan. To get into the info space, but at the moment I'm not trying to do any of that. At the moment I'm just trying to document this journey for myself and for you guys, because I think it's important for me, especially someone who's surrounded by opulence and all of this in all of the places that I live. And I don't say that to brag, I say that as a bit of a reality check. I'm surrounded by all of this, and I don't come from like a struggling family by any means. But I still think it is good for me to have a comparison to today and the next, because if I go, like if you would have told me where I would be now a year ago, okay, yeah, I would fully expect it. I just wouldn't think it would have been so soon. So it's good for me to have that mental comparison between, I can look back next year, because I can guarantee you next year, like I completely disagree with people, and I don't think people should. I don't disagree with them. I don't think people should say things like, "Oh, if you would have told me this 2 years ago where I'd be now, I would never believe you," because I fully believe. I know where I'm going. I can see it. I can see it. It's like right there. So I don't like saying that I didn't see it coming and that I would have never thought about it, because that's all I think about, and that's all that's all I can think about, and that's all I can fathom in my head. So, I'm fully expecting to be light years ahead of where I am now in 6 months, a year's time. And I want to have that comparison to today and 6 months to a year time. I want to be able to look back and be like, damn, like you were a fucking loser. And I want to see that progression, not only financially, but also as a person, and as, trying to become a better man. And yeah, that's the reason why I'm documenting it, and I'm not going to ghost YouTube. Another one here, you live a pretty good life, a month of no work, partying, eating out. Nice, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely fortunate. I'm definitely more fortunate than most. But it's in my opinion, it's not a very fulfilling life, because you wake up and you don't have anything to do. You don't know what you want to do. So to me, that's not how I want to live my life. To me, I want to live my life knowing what I'm going to do the next day, what I'm going to do the night that I go to sleep. I want my mind to be absolutely fucking riveting about, the next day and things that I can do. So yeah, to be quite honest, I haven't done any work this entire year, and that is a very, very, very big fuck up on my part. But yeah, I will say I'm more fortunate than a lot of other people in the world. If we all had to throw our problems into a pile, I would take mine and run. But yeah, I'm grateful for it, and it's not that I'm ungrateful and that I'm complaining about not being able to, like buy a watch or a car or something like that. It's just I want more out of life. Like, my favorite thing, I think one of my favorite quotes is from the series Suits. It's like, life is like this, I like this, and that's relates to me 100%. So, it is a fun life, it is cool, but I'm not looking for fun. I'm looking for stress and being able to tolerate things that 99.9% of people won't be able to, and I'm looking to be able to do things that 99% of people wouldn't be able to do. So, I don't want that fun, lifestyle business. I want stress. I want to wake up in the morning with a pit in my stomach and, the fucking urgency to get up and start working. And I know that can only come from me, but, yeah. So, I don't think we need daily updates. Maybe weekly updates might work. Yeah, I was also thinking about that the other day. But it's because there's been no progression. If there's no progression, no one's going to watch. But there will be progression. I can assure that. I hope you stop doing everything. So by me doing 1% better than yesterday, I'm outworking you by 100%. These kind of comments, I don't see them as hateful. I see it as quite funny, because once I get going and once I get into that upward spiral, like, you cannot take me off. Like, you could not take me off that roller coaster, that upward spiral. You cannot knock me off of that. So you can try your best to outwork me. You can try your best to do better than me, but I'm warning you, when I get going, you won't have, there'll be no point in competing. So feel free to, but we will see. Hope you'll get back soon, brother. My brother had the same problem and he solved it. Also, I still didn't get the American number. Yeah, I'm solving it right now. I'm glad I didn't go out last night. But yeah, it definitely, people think that you need a week off to like just piss around and do whatever. You don't, okay? Like, I know that more than anybody, because I'm literally coming off a week like that now. But this next comment's quite funny, but yeah, like, it's just procrastination and doing the work. Like, nothing is going to get me to the goal that I want to hit other than work. So, it's just buckling up, not being a pussy, and just fucking doing it. So yeah, it's not that thing. And like, there's a couple of comments like this one. Bro, are you smoking weed or something? I only ask because you seem stuck and in a rut and lacking motivation. Exactly how I was feeling when I was smoking. No, I don't smoke weed. I don't touch any of that shit. So it's just a mental thing, and I need to be in a routine, and I need to get into it, because I went to boarding school. So it was very, like, every single day was like block by block, same time, same thing, every single day. And that has kind of stuck with me since I've left school. So I gel very well with that sort of environment, so I need to get back into that. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, all of these are pretty much just like these one, like there's a couple of these, like Max, I'm honestly not sure how I discovered you, but I really appreciate these videos and some of the reflecting you do, just giving me some advice, so I appreciate the kind words. How can I get in contact with you? Message me on Instagram. In addition to daily updates, you could also make hour-long videos of cold call sessions. So not only do you have to keep the commitment to make the cold calls, but people wait for the daily video in which you made them. Yeah, that's what I want to do as well. Just document everything, and I said this in the previous video yesterday. Is that if I can document my day almost like a vlog, then if I am slacking off, then I can be like, oh shit, I should probably get up and do something about it. Because these people don't want to watch someone who's just jacking off being a couch potato. So yeah, I've definitely thought about that. Bro, just spend your money on ads and call the leads as much as possible. I wish I could do that, but unfortunately my coach isn't letting me, so I don't want to go against his advice and things like that, because he's a very reputable figure. He's done his rounds, so I'm pretty sure he knows what he's talking about. 15 days in and you're already crying. You're in for a long, hard journey if that's your mindset, mate. Yeah, I know. I'm being a little bit of a pussy. No more marathons, bro. Pick up the phone and start dialing. A little Wolf of Wall Street there. No, but I enjoy running and I enjoy all of that. So, that's a part of my routine that I want to integrate into my daily life, which it hasn't been for the past week, and it needs to be very soon. So, yeah. Incredible video. Would love the opportunity to work with you. Bro, you got this. Bro, it's been 15 days, chill. Best of luck, boy. You're allowed to pivot, just not allowed to give up. I appreciate that one a lot. Liam Bradshaw, my boy. Start going to bed later and wake up later. Get more cold calls done in the night. Hustle harder on the cold calls. In the grand scheme of things, you haven't done that many. Yeah, I know. And we met on a night out. It was his birthday the other day. So happy birthday, dog. But yeah, we met randomly just out in at like a club / bar, and we had a long chat about this because he's doing very well, a very nice guy, and very just very like easy to talk to, and it's great to be able to relate to somebody to an extent. So no, I appreciate that, and I'll definitely be putting that in tonight when I go through my plan and what I want to do. Be putting that into my routine. So yeah, I'll appreciate that, Liam. Shot, bro. Yeah, there's not a lot of everything's pretty much just like have you tried your own lead list? Appreciate it. These are great videos. This one's great. Hey bro, I've been watching all of these videos by now, and I think I have to say something about this by now. Why the fuck aren't you working harder? You need to. Your life is going to shit and you still don't go all in. What if you instead do 200 cold calls while you can, then do 100 DMs when you can't do cold calls, then do sales training, or even more outreach when you've done that? You say you have nothing to do, but you have so much you can do out of a place of love. Don't take this the wrong way. Yeah, I saw that one about a week ago, and it kind of clicked, and this is why I'm going back to being this was actually probably one of the game changer comments. Edvin Anderson, I appreciate that. But yeah, it really set a light bulb off in my head, because my my bread and butter, the way I got most of my clients from my previous agency was through cold DMs. That's how I got my first 2 clients. For my first ever agency, I actually got my first client in my first day of cold DMing, which was quite cool. But yeah, that's like my bread and butter. That's how I know what to do. I know how to do it. I know how to set it up. I know the limits on Instagram and things like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I really need to, I want to be doing at least 300 outreaches a day. So whether it's cold calling, DMs, emails, all of those combined, I want to be doing 300 in total per day. I'm going to set up all the KPIs after this video, but yeah, I'm pretty much done going through all the comments and everything. But moral of the story is I'm back. Okay, tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'm going to start my day by driving to the beach, and because I live in Cape Town, the water is sub-fucking-zero. It's like 3 degrees or some bullshit like that. So I'm going to start my day early tomorrow morning, get up, go to the beach, have a cold plunge, kind of have a mental reset, get a coffee, and then just get straight to work. Get into building these systems, these outreach systems, and actually take the time. One of the biggest things that I regret that I'm not doing is because I paid quite a lot of money for this very expensive mentorship, and I haven't been going to the training calls. So I need to switch on, and I'm going to reserve time for those. I'm going to reserve time for the gym, maybe go for a run down to the beach in the morning. It's not far, it's like a couple of kilometers down the road. So, maybe run to the beach, cold plunge, run back, whatever, or Uber back. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out all tonight, but I just wanted to make this video to say, one, I'm sorry that I've been giving you such shit content to watch the past few days, actually the past week. And two is that I'm back. I'm done with partying and going out and trying to make plans with people that I don't need to make plans with. And I need to stop giving a shit what's going to benefit other people, and I need to start thinking what's going to benefit me. And I've always been very good at doing that, which is a gift and a curse. But there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it, and I've done it quite well the past few months. If you want to know more about that, you can go check out like the other videos. But moral of the story is, like, I came back here, broke up with my girlfriend, I cancelled my lease on my apartment that I had, and I packed everything I own into a car and drove all the way down to Cape Town to sleep on a camping mattress, which is here at the end of my friend's bed. So that's what I've done, and that's what I need to do. And I need to stop giving a shit what's going to benefit other people, and I need to start thinking about myself and my side of the story, because at the end of the day, I can't help anyone else if I don't help myself. So I'm going to be helping myself a lot, taking me and my ideas and my flow as a priority. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are excited, because I'm going to be doing a lot of shit, and I'm going to be working like a fucking horse. As much as I can. I'm going to be, if I'm not working, then I'm going to be thinking about how I can do more, how I can work, how I can speed up the process, because you shouldn't, I'm not trying to get rich quick, but there's nothing wrong with trying to get rich as quick as possible. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.